All right, YouTube. This Detroit's HPTV back with another video. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about how the Democrats on the left have turned against Obama. The black community has clearly seen Barack Obama. Barack Obama legacy that he's been so desperately trying to protect will be a legacy of distrust, manipulation, division, identity politics to a whole nother level. Barack Obama used identity politics to such a level that Kamala Harris thought that she could do the same thing. But people never really even knew where Barack Obama came from. All of a sudden, he came out of nowhere with the support of Oprah Winfrey and Soros and other nefarious people and was thrust in front of us as some type of reparations, a black president, you know, a black president, because they thought that a black president would be enough pacification to erase every other mishap or atrocity and tragedy in American history between the races. And when I say races, I mean between black people, white people, Hispanic people, whatever the history and how you want to view it of this American experience. But the rich tried to use Obama as a pacifier, as a distraction. He did more for the LGBT community and big business than he ever did for the people that he claimed to represent and the people he came from. But the thing is, why are the left so mad at him now? The left is mad at him now because they seen him at Jimmy Carter's funeral being chummy with Donald Trump. See, you got some diehard leftists who won't accept the loss, who won't accept the mandate of the American people, who were tired of their liberalism, tired of their nefarious agendas, tired of their open borders. And the Democrats lost. You know, they led the charge with Donald Trump was a Nazi and he was a fascist, and the people that supported him were in a cult, dumb, brainwashed, uninformed. They threw everything at in everything but the kitchen sink at Donald Trump. There were 2 assassination attempts, lawfare, you name it, and he still won. So why wouldn't Obama kiss the ring, so to speak? Why wouldn't he submit? Clearly, he understands he lost. He's the ultimate politician. But why are the Democrats and the left turning on him? You have Don Lemon in a tizzy. Don Lemon been ranting, and raving, and having meltdowns on Twitter, now known as X. He's been in the media just having meltdowns. Maybe he just wants attention for likes and views. Because at this point, who listens to Don Lemon? Don Lemon is the same man that told you that the biggest threat to America was white men, while all the time being married to a white man. Think about that. This man, Don Lemon, told the American people the biggest threat to America was white men, but he's married to a white man. You can't make this up. So I want to do a reaction to this young brother's video. And I want you to see how Michael Steele and Morning Joe, they all got a problem with Obama sitting talking to Trump. They actually believed what the left was saying, that he was a Nazi and he was this and he was that. They didn't realize that that was politics. They didn't realize that that was a manipulation of rhetoric to create a narrative so that they could win the vote. Because a lot of them on the left, they felt like their very life depended on Donald Trump losing. They don't want the Epstein file released. They don't want the Diddy files released. They don't want the deep state uncovered. They don't want the trafficking to stop. They don't want the investigations of the Department of Justice. They don't want any of that. They had all the reasons in the world to want Donald Trump to lose, fail, or possibly even put in jail because of what's to come. The revelations that you will find that were hidden in 4 years of Biden-Harris administration. You know, Barack Obama, alias Barry Soetoro, he was the biggest actor and manipulator in American history. And now we're going to see what people have to say about him now. So without further ado, I want to get into this clip. It's for fair usage under the 1976 Copyright Act, for commentary, and educational purposes. Let's check out what they got to say about your boy, Barack Obama.
Barack Obama is classy. He's a classy guy. But these are the very same MAGA people who have called, and Donald Trump has helped promote, calling Michelle Obama a man. I'm not smiling in your face. Flashback.
Well, Mr. President, for a second time. Barack, very nice to see you.
Congratulations. But how are you doing?
A lot better now.
Yeah, I bet. Hillary win.
Oh, really? Well, come on. Anyone could beat her.
She's
She's just...
I was just as a poll. You know what happened? You just didn't want to leave.
I know.
That's what happened. I did what I could to help her. She was for it.
I know. You know what I realized? Hillary still hates me. So much. I know. She'll never forget me. We should meet to discuss
I
it.
think so too. We can definitely set something up. Let me know whenever works best for you.
I was going to fly back to Florida tomorrow for the Gulf.
Okay.
What's going on, guys? We got to talk about this whole situation with Obama and Donald Trump at Jimmy Carter's funeral. Now, the funeral aside, I don't really care a whole lot about that. You know, rest his soul, so on and so forth. God bless him. But the left is freaking out about Obama and Donald Trump basically getting along just fine. Now, I know I'm late to this story, but there's a twist here because it hasn't gone away. That's the only reason I'm talking about it now. I thought it was like, oh, it's a little bit too late to get into this. But Don Lemon is getting to it now. He's freaking hell out about Donald Trump and Obama being cordial. Like, these people don't understand that you can have decorum. Like, this is how you literally have to get along with people in your country. Like, your neighbor could be a left-wing lunatic or alt-right.
See, I'm going to interject and I'm going to finish letting this play. The masses of people that followed the Democratic Party believed their narrative. They believed what was coming out of the Democratic Party. In their mind, they believed that Donald Trump was going to take their Social Security and put them in internment camps and have people picking cotton. They believed what these liberals were saying. They trusted them. They did not know that it was political rhetoric. I told you it created one of the biggest mental health crises in American history to find out that all these things and all the fear mongering and all these tactics or just political theater. And they're coming unglued in the face of Barack Obama, showing how two-faced he is, how he never believed any of the things that he was telling the people. And now they're turning on him.
MAGA gun-toting crazy person, but you have to try to be cool with them. But these people don't understand that concept. They feel like we need to go to war. Okay, we need to just lock and load and then just start fighting and killing each other. That's basically what people like Don Lemon think. But before we get into that, I want to go ahead and show you guys, for those of you who haven't seen or for those who want a reminder, what this looked like. We even had Kamala Harris over there hating when she saw this.
President Obama there, elected in 2008, served 2 terms, and then yielded there to President Donald Trump.
General John Kelly, Donald Trump's former chief of staff, said that Trump told him he wanted his generals to be like Hitler's generals. Now, don't boo. Oh. Now, I want to explain that in politics, a good rule of thumb is don't say you want to do anything like Hitler.
Bitch, I've been dying inside. Bitch, I've been living a lie. Bitch, I ain't happy, I'm sad. I want to die so damn bad.
So you got George Bush giving Obama the quick pat on the stomach, the chest or whatever. You got Trump chopping it up with Obama. That's because, for those who don't know, I feel like for men, this shouldn't be complicated, but I guess it is for certain people. A lot of time, men be cool. Like, we know some stuff be said. We don't be that cool, but it's like, whatever. We just kind of just let it go because we know what we have to do is move on, serve the country, or whatever your objective is. But a lot of these people don't understand that. Like, for example, this clip I stumbled upon on Morning Joe, or a clip of Morning Joe, where he was going head to head. These people at each other's throats on MSDNC because they couldn't understand the level of cordialness and felt like it was unearned and undeserved by Donald Trump.
Proper conversation.
Michael, I'm not saying we're walking in a winter wonderland.
Joe, you had your moment. Let me just finish the point.
I know, but
I get
tell
that.
us something we don't know.
Well, I'm telling you something that you seem to forget. And so let me make my point. You may not like it, but I'm going to make it. And the reality of it is, I take your civility argument, and you like to say 78 million people voted for Donald Trump. Well, 82 million people voted for Joe Biden.
Right.
And he didn't get that civility that you're talking about from Donald Trump in those 4 years.
Right.
So now,
Isn't it amazing how the Negroes be so adamant to attack the right in behalf of the Democratic Party? Michael Steele, he is upset that a politician like Barack Obama will be cordial with the president-elect. Barack Obama understands that the Democrats have lost the House, the Senate, the Supreme Court, the Speaker, the presidency, the popular vote. Why would he continue to act as if there's a chance for him to wield any type of power except over the manipulation of black people who have a savior complex? Barack Obama is clearly showing the people, I could never save you. I was not there to save you. I was playing my role. And this guy doesn't understand that.
the expectation is, because he's won again and he got 78 million people, we all got to be civil to Donald Trump. Well, okay, I'm prepared to be civil.
interject this one more time, then I'm gonna let it play. He said that they have to be civil. What does them not being civil look like for them? If they don't want to be civil, then what is it that they want? You know what I mean? So Michael Steele, you don't want to be civil. What do you want? What do you want to do? You've lost everything: the House, the Senate, the Speaker, the popular vote, the Supreme Court, the trust of the masses. So you just want to pout and act like Don Lemon.
Said that.
You did.
No, I didn't say that.
And so,
I did. No,
so
I didn't say everybody has to be civil.
the reality of
You're
it is,
setting
no. You're using the term civil. I've never used that term. I'm using your term. You put civility on the
and
table.
You said we all have to be civil. There is a pushback that you have to have.
But Joe,
I'm just talking about Barack Obama.
I'm not fine. I'm not talking about that. My main point is everybody's looking at this from a one-way perspective. How we need to approach Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. How the hell is he approaching us? Yeah. Right? The man wants to lock up citizens. The man wants to turn the government against him. How are we to respond to that? Are we supposed to be civil?
Michael, do you think we don't know that?
Doesn't seem like it.
Michael.
Are you hearing that? Are you listening to him? He wants to turn the military against the citizens. He wants to do this and that to us. Still fear-mongering. Still fear-mongering. Still giving the weak-minded that follow mainstream media reason and cause to be fearful, to be scared, even though there's nothing they can do to help them. These are politics. These are American politics mixed with media, propaganda. Listen to the narrative.
Why do you,
not you. I'm just saying the broader you.
Why do you feel the need to create false choices?
I'm not creating a false choice. I'm using your words.
You have created.
I'm using your. You put civility on the table.
My words. You took me saying that it's not the end of the world, that Barack Obama smiled and talked to Donald Trump, and you're turning that into that we have no idea.
No, I'm not.
You will play very well on Blue Sky and Threads and X. Congratulations.
I'm not playing anybody. I don't have an audience here. I'm just saying. I don't have a particular. I'm talking to the American people just like you are. I'm using the words you use.
No, you're twisting.
And so I'm not twisting your words. So let me untwist them.
Okay, good.
Civility is a two-way street, as I said at the very beginning, and then you attacked that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You did,
Michael.
You did. So you did. No. So the point, we can look at the tape.
These people criticize so heavily about stuff that they don't like Trump did this, Trump did that. They never shut the hell up. But then they want to turn around and do the same thing or worse. It doesn't make any sense. They're basically not being leaders. They're trying to match energy. This is a concept that I've always hated. I don't know if you guys heard the concept, I match energy, so on and so forth. I hate that concept. Don't match energy. Like, if you feel as though something's wrong, lead by example. Don't just match energy. Then I don't know if you guys heard the saying, an eye for an eye leaves everybody blind, right? Not that I agree with them on Trump's energy, but at least that's how they feel about it. Now, without further ado, I want to go ahead and get into Don Lemonhead, Mr. Fruity Man over here having a girly style, emotional, estrogen-filled temper tantrum, okay, because he's so upset about Donald Trump and his rhetoric and rubbing elbows with him and kissing the ring, all this stuff that they've been saying for a long time.
When you can't take your bed to the store.
Let's get into it.
So when you see something like what happened yesterday, people have a right to be concerned because they go, well, if they're going to do that there publicly, what are they going to say and do behind closed doors? If they're going to acquiesce seemingly like that publicly, then what does that mean in the broader sense of the structure, the fabric of our society.
I'm going to get to that. I'm going to explain this, but I'm going to wait till it's over, and I'm going to go in.
You have to indicate to the American people that this is not normal. That's what kikiing and skinning and grinning with someone who has those that you have called a fascist over the last couple of years and the last months. That's not normal.
See, I've been telling you guys that the rhetoric and calling Trump a fascist and saying these things on the left to people who actually bought into it, it has them unglued. They believed that Obama actually believed what he was saying. They don't understand that it was politics. They don't understand the larger scheme of what the Democrats were trying to accomplish with assassinating the character of Donald Trump and assassinating the character of people on the right. They took it literally. They believed in them because they have a savior complex. See, on the left, they stopped believing in God and they started believing in a Democratic Party.
Folks are tired of the behavior being normalized. Civility does not mean befriending people or foregoing your morals and your principles and your character. If someone disrespects my loved one, I don't have to smile in their fucking face. And they're going to know it. If Ted Cruz can't stand up for his wife that Donald Trump calls ugly, then who is he going to stand up for? Now, listen, it could be, you guys could be right. Barack Obama is classy. He's a classy guy. But these are the very same MAGA people who have called, and Donald Trump has helped promote, calling Michelle Obama a man. I'm not smiling in your face if you're calling my sister or my mother or my wife or girlfriend a man. Fuck you.
This dude, I ain't gonna cap, he has a lot of nerve because, first off, Donald Trump has never done that. Not to my knowledge. I don't think he's ever referred to Michelle Obama as a man. Now, he may have talked crap about her, but if anything, she started it. Donald Trump has said himself that he was always trying to be nice to Michelle. She was the one who went hard against him at the DNC convention, not the other way around.
Most of us will never be afforded the grace of failing forward. We will never benefit from the affirmative action of generational wealth. If we bankrupt a business or choke in a crisis, we don't get a second, third, or fourth chance. If things don't go our way, we don't have the luxury of whining or cheating others to get further ahead. No. We don't get to change the rules so we always win. If we see a mountain in front of us, we don't expect there to be an escalator waiting to take us to the top.
Let's not forget that just earlier in the video I showed you, they was using this lie about Trump and Hitler. They've called Trump supporters freaking garbage. Joe Biden did this recently. They referred to Trump supporters as Nazis, and they were saying that he was having a Nazi rally in Madison Square Garden. They refer to him as Hitler all the time. Sonny Hostin of The View just brought up the Holocaust as akin to January 6th. These people, with guys, we're not the same. It just so happens that people like Don Lemon, I can't stand people like Don Lemon. If Don Lemon ever sees this, I hope he knows this. I can't stand people like him. And it ain't because he's a fruity pie, a fruitcake. It's because he's a loser and an idiot. When you have people who will sit up there and denigrate you each and every single day, Don Lemon just called people, he said they had stupid MAGA brains and that they were effing idiots just the other day.
Finding out, you dumb fucking idiots. Now you're just figuring this shit out. You're so fucking stupid and you deserve it. You fucking deserve it because you're so dumb. Jim, it's hypocrisy. So go with me here. Yes, I am gloating over your stupidity because you're in a fucking cult and you don't even realize it because you have stupid MAGA brain
He has no room to talk. But when you denigrate somebody on a regular basis, and then somebody hits you back, then you want to, you said something bad, it hurt my feelings. Shut up, Don. That's what P-words say. This is literally loser talk. We know it was politics. I got a news flash for you guys. He's like, well, why would you fraternize with these people? I'll tell you what the truth is. You guys ready? It's because it was fake. It was fake the whole time, you dummy. They didn't mean any of that. They were trying to win the election. Hello, wake up. Get that through your head. It was fake. It wasn't real. But they know that they have these hacks like Lemonhead, to do their bidding. They know they have the fake news to do their bidding. They know they have a bunch of people that have been so brainwashed. They beat them over the head so bad with these stupid messages and these stupid labels: racist, bigot, misogynist, homophobe, transphobe, Nazi, Hitler. They used every damn thing. Said it so much that even though it didn't inevitably win them the election, it did serve a purpose of getting a bunch of little foot soldiers and a bunch of little string puppets to do their bidding for them at all times. People like Lemon is going to sit up here and he's not going to go away. He's just going to keep screaming into the abyss, hoping that people listen to him and believe whatever he says, because their work was done. Their work was successful in a sense. And more people like him, there's going to be some people that listen to him and are radicalized by him as well. So even though they didn't win this election, they set the stage to radicalize more authoritarian, brain-dead leftists. This is how they move. But Lemon is so confused. Like, how could you do this? When he tried to act like Trump thing wasn't big or something in the DNC convention.
Childish nicknames, the crazy conspiracy theories, this weird obsession with crowd sizes.
And you sit up here acting like, oh, they referred to Michelle Obama like she was a man. Michelle Obama ain't that attractive, first off. I'm going to just keep it a buck. Okay, sorry, Obama. Sorry, Michelle. It's just the truth. But Donald Trump hadn't even done that himself. He was nice to Michelle because him and Obama was kind of cool. But the election got ugly. They say whatever the hell they want to say to win the election. It's not rocket science. But apparently to Don Lemon, he thinks this is all real. It doesn't surprise me. His mind is probably warped. He'd have been packed from behind so bad it probably done screwed up his brain or something. But these are just my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you watching.
Yeah, that was the Black Anomaly. Shout out to him. But he's saying the same thing I've been saying for the longest. The rhetoric from the Democratic Party on the left created one of the greatest mental health crises in American history. They believed what they were saying. People still believe what comes out of the DNC. They don't even believe their own lying eyes. They believe what they see is a lie, and what they hear from the DNC is truth. Well, this Detroit HPTV coming to you out of Detroit. Tell me what you think about what you heard. Who thought that Obama was going to keep with the same rhetoric once he lost? He's too smart for that. He's a career politician, a manipulator. He was never here to save you. As always, salute to all patriots. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.